Hello beautiful people, welcome to my channel. My name is Teresa and I am your cruise director on the Magical Mystery Tour. We are day 7 of Natasha Denona. So, before we go see what palette we're working with, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, ring the notification bell to be alerted to any new uploads, and if you like this video at the end, please give it a big thumbs up. Let's go see who we're playing in today. Okay, so we have, let's see, the Love palette. Interesting. I'm just going to grab it. Now I will say this palette is not one of my favourites by a long shot. In fact, it'll probably end up down the lower end of my rankings, and I know that's not the case for everyone. So with that being said, I'm going to try and play in a few colours that I haven't played in before. But I am going to start off with a safe colour, this fleshy tone at the moment for my transition. Just the tones of it is, I'm not a particular fan of. And you know what? I said that when I did the mini palette collection, I said that of the mini Love palette, and that ended up higher than what I thought, I think. So, you know, it's been a long time since I have used this palette. My tastes may have changed. Now, I think, because I'm getting it, look at me, I'm slouching. I think I'm just going to adjust the camera angle a little bit. Bear with me. Okay, let's see how we go with that. As I said, if you can, I'm really hoping that I've cut out all the background noise that is going on here at the moment. If I haven't, I do apologise. I've got the husband home, the stepson home, and they're playing computer games, and I'm trying to be a nice wife and stepmother and not telling them to turn it down. It's not ideal. Okay, look, I think I tend to stick safely to this area normally, right? So I haven't used this shade before. I don't think I've ever used it, and look at it. Now that's, I mean, I do like that. But if I'm going to use that, then I've really got to get out of my comfort zone with other colours. So that being said, let's use this red. And it's been a long time since I've used a red and a purple together, and I am going to do that today. We're going to go colourful. I have been playing it quite safe of late, so I'm challenging myself to do a bit more with colour, certainly over the summer months here in Australia. And you should too. Be brave. Be brave. You can do it. So you can see I'm only going sort of 2/3 of the way with this, very, very specifically. Getting flat brush, going into this purple here in the top right corner, and packing that on the outer corner. And you know what? This is what will get me liking this palette more, because I think, like I said, I've stuck sort of around this centre, and I've just found it, I don't know, lacking. And that's probably on me, because a lot of people love this palette, and I have not been one of them. So tilting my head back because I want to bring this in through the hood, not necessarily to be seen, but just to give it the slightest bit of depth. But as per usual, I'm going to look straight ahead into my mirror, just to see that it is seen. All right, now this is quite flat, so I'm now tilting it onto its side, just to start blending up and out. And I will go around the edge to soften all of this after. Same on this side. Just to bring that up and out. See, that's now looking a muted purple. That cream to powder is a bit too intense, but I am just stamping into that once to stamp there. This is this shade. It's a cream to powder, quite deep. And, all right, clean off the brush now because I don't want to bring that out too much. But I want to buff that a little bit. And that's literally like, this is a fat little brush. This is just a Glam that you can get, Glam by Manicure that you can get at Chemist Warehouse. These are great little brushes, by the way. And I'm just stamping that just to buff it. Back into this purple. And around the edge of that. Back into the red. Bet you didn't think I'd say that. I just want to intensify that and pull it over. Now, let's have a look. Okay, let's go into this calamine shade, no other word to describe it. Really tap it off because we're going over the edge here to start buffing out. And I'm just lightly touching it, cleaning that off a bit, and little small circular motions to bring that up. Just to diffuse that shade, yeah? Up towards the corner of the eyebrow. Right there with that. Just working over the edge. When you think you've worked it enough, just work it about 30 seconds more. And what that does is really grades that blend. Now I'm just going, I've cleaned this brush off now, and I'm just going into this lighter purple, tapping it off and using that to transition this right on the edge and buff. Same here. Just working that. Now going into that pink, which is a real baby pink. Clean that off. Okay, now on our lid, I really want to use this shade, which is a really soft lilac. So it's giving a bit of a cut crease effect. And as I said, I hadn't used this shade before. Okay, so we're just starting with the general placement. Back in with this brush, nothing on it. just to pull that across and create a bit of a blend. Now I've just packed onto a flat packing brush this lilac-y silver again, just to sharpen that. Now, because I've used a red, I don't know how this is going to look. I'm using a red metallic liner. This could absolutely trash it. But it's what we're using. I really don't know how much of the background noise I'm going to be able to cut out. There's so much movement going on outside this room. Okay, now under the eye, using this cream to powder really deep shade and just stamping along. My stepson is clearly hitting a feeding frenzy. He went to the movies last night. He missed out on dinner because he didn't get home till late. And we had burritos. At his request, he's having them for lunch. He's heating everything up. Okay, going into this purple. Actually, no, we won't. Clean that off. Clean it off. We will go into... I think we're going to go into that. Okay. And I've just grabbed this one that had the mauve, this shade on it, and I'm just, haven't put anything else on it. I'm just going underneath. Actually, let's put some of that on there and go underneath because that'll soften the colour. Now, let's have a look at that. That should be light enough. Going in with this now and tucking that. On the inner corner. Again with an intense eye look. She's a lot. So what I want to do is just go in and touch up, just pull that along just to create that blend a bit better. And then this brush, nothing on it, just going along there. So now I'm going to go and finish my face and I'll be right back with the finish. Okay, this is the finished look. And guess what? I like it more than any other look that I have done using this palette. Honestly, it's funny, you don't use something for a long time and you play a little out of that zone, and I just wasn't using the colour combo, I think. It's interesting. I really like what this lilac does to it, and bringing in that red. Natasha knows what she's talking about when you look at something like that and go, oh, playing these safe colours. Go out of your zone. Utilise that red. Utilise the purple. Red and purple next to each other goes really, really well. I like it. Much more than what I thought I would. I don't know where it's going to end up in the rankings, but it makes me think I need to play with it a bit more, which is not a bad thing. Not a bad thing at all. Let me know what you think down below. Okay, that is it, my friends. Until tomorrow, don't forget to tell your mum, tell your sister, tell your friends. Come along, subscribe, hang out, tell me about yourself. I like hearing about where you are from. It's always wonderful. I hope you have a wonderful day. Until next time, take care. Bye.